They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Wallace. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it. Fights off the defender. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just
scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. After the filthy move, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. And off to Jones. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. He fires one deep down the right side.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Slithers into space. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Saunders. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. Makes one man miss.
times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain, and they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ivy. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Big fullback's got it. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Fullback's got it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Denmark. Brought down at the 37, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna run it, it's Glover. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's O'Neal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Under fire. Just too much much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Takes the handoff. It's Avent. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Give to the big fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's O'Neal. Grabbed over the middle, it's Avant. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, what a move to get over. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Find some fresh air. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half of the home team.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing right. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's O'Neal. Finds a man on the left. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And the third down pass is incomplete. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on second and short. 3 wideouts to the left. Throws to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The Nittany Lions are facing 3rd and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Hard running there. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Defense in press coverage. Catch in the middle. It's Ivy. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wallace. That should be the final play of the first half. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Buys a little time. At the 35, he's open. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it behind the line. It's Wallace. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Badgers are in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Right on the money.
The second down pass complete to the wideout. Also one ball play. It's third down.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw again. He's got it and still on his feet. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Denmark. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. On first down from their own 22. Caught in the backfield, it's Ivy. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here. Just be...
Oh, a lot of space. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the option, he'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Dances away to buy time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Quick spin on the run. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Got a man. It's Brooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He wants to throw it again. Dumps it to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Shoots his way for more. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Sweet cut there. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back. The tag. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Goes to the option. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Gets the back moving. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit.
To kick it off.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to